pravastatin. I thought that was a little bit safer of a statin than others. Tell me a little bit about that. I always worry about the kidney, issues with taking all kinds of medications. I got, blood pressure medicine, I got thyroid medicine, I got, statin, the whole 9 yards. Go ahead.
Well, apparently, pravastatin, in my research, I take it because it's the best of all the statins. When I say the best, that's a mixture of, good effects on your heart and reducing bad effects of side effects. Apparently, because it doesn't affect the mitochondria, the muscular mitochondria, it does not appear to cause the rhabdomyolysis, which is a very serious illness. I mean, you start peeing blood and it's from the breakdown of all your muscles. Yeah, and it's a very, very serious and significantly fatal disease. But pravastatin, unlike the other statins, it does not cross the brain-blood barrier either, and it doesn't have mitochondrial effects, so it is the safest of all. It is the Rolls Royce. Now, if you're looking at lowering cholesterol, the one that does that the best is rosuvastatin. That's the new one. And that one does have a couple of bad effects. In other words, it's likely to cause diabetes. Pravachol is not associated with diabetes. All the others have a propensity to cause diabetes, or let's say to raise your sugar. Not that they cause diabetes, but maybe it's already there, but they bring it to the forefront and let it be seen more easily. So I like pravastatin the best, and I've never seen anybody of my patients have that. In fact, I haven't seen anybody have rhabdomyolysis, but then again, I didn't use anything but Pravachol because I thought it was clearly the best, so I wouldn't know if somebody had it. It doesn't appear to do it. It is the best of the whole triad out there, the whole group of those medications, guys.
Yeah, very good. K9UR with NC4L in the net. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I was actually on rosuvastatin before, and it gave me terrible leg cramps, and so I left that behind, and I've been on Pravachol since, and the cholesterol's come down a bit, and I've also been really working to lose weight, and been really lower carbohydrates, and just eating less. That's the main thing I've figured out is it's all garbage in, garbage out. So that's yielded a little bit of positivity. So. Anyway, all right, very good. Well, listen, it's about net time. I'm going to go grab a glass of water here, settle in, and nice to chat with you. Glad everybody's doing well. And boy, oh boy, December, that's going to be wonderful. Eric's going to have his hands full. Papa Eric, he'll be he'll be busy. Anyway, all right, we're not going to talk about any of the bad news today because there's plenty of that out there. Boy, I don't even want to turn on the news, but I'll stand by here for the net after I get my water. NC4L, back to you, Mal. K9UR.
Yeah, just a couple of comments here real fast. I don't watch the news much either because it's all just garbage, and it appears that the world has gone crazy, has gone psychotic, and that's very bad for all of us. I think we're on the verge of a nuclear situation here. So, but anyway, getting back to the Pravachol, we had a guy come and lecture us about people in the intensive care unit. See, it's not just how much it lowers your cholesterol, it's how well it protects you from a heart attack. That's the bottom line. And apparently Pravachol does better with that. So the guy said to us, I was practicing cardiology at the time, and Zocor was a medication that everybody was using, and then Pravachol, which was more expensive, medication. And apparently it was a little better. And he said, if you have somebody in the ICU with unstable angina and you can't get them off a nitroglycerin drip, try them on Pravachol, and you will see that it will work to stop the angina so that you can do the proper workups and take care of them better. And I tried that, and with about 5 patients, I tried 3 patients, I tried the Zocor, it did nothing. And when I tried them on the Pravachol, and it did fine. So apparently it's not just the cholesterol lowering, there are other protective mechanisms at play that reduce your chance of a heart attack. So if they take people, this is the last I need to tell you about, and put them on, let's say, a statin like Pravachol, and just on a regular diet, and they lower their cholesterol in either group to the same amount. In other words, the medication brings it down a certain percentage, and the diet brings it down that same certain percentage. They still found many more heart attacks in the people that were on diet as opposed to the people that were on the statin. So take it and be comfortable with it. I'll wait for you to come back as I start the net.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I do take it, and I won't stop taking it. I'm trying to weight loss just to see what it does to, things like my energy level, and I think it does help. I think so. Anyway, all right, very good. Go ahead and open the net up. I'll run and grab my cup of water here. NC4L in the net, K9UR.
K9UR, and that's from a guy that has no financial interest, in which item was better or not. Like the drug companies will always tell you theirs is better, and they fund studies to make it look better. But I'm telling you, I used Favicol, and I had no. I basically, they thought I was putting my patients in another hospital if nobody was coming in with heart attacks. Very good, Joe. November Charlie 4 Love, opening the hole in the walnut, which meets every evening on 7.188 lower sideband at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the express purpose of making friends, getting to know people, and having people get to know us. And we like to talk about those things which, by virtue of their complete and absolute unimportance, make ham radio the thing that we've all come to cherish and admire and look forward to. The founding members of the net feel as a matter of courtesy, goodwill, and safety, but mostly tradition. We should take a few short seconds and call for emergency traffic only. Come now, this is NC4L. Alright, nothing being heard on that account, and we shall move forward to calling for mobile and/or portable operating stations. Come on in. Nothing being heard on that account as well, so we shall now move to the main event of the evening, which is to call for check-ins to the hole in the walnut. Come on in, we don't bite.
K3, DLS, HJN. This is Steve.
I got K3, DLM, I think I got HJN. And was there somebody else?
Kilo Bravo 3, Tango, Kilo, Tango.
Not here, and somebody in the background. I tell you what, let me pick up these couple of people here, and then we'll call for check-ins again, and we'll see what's happening with them. So, K3VLS, I have something to tell you, and it's interesting. I looked at the pitch count that Mark tonight came to the first, I don't know what was 4 innings, just got off. And I looked at whenever the umpire called a pitch wrong, whose advantage it was. When they clearly missed the ball or clearly missed the strike and called it the opposite thing. There was no, absolutely certain that it was, outside the electronic situation. And I must tell you that it was favoring the Diamondbacks. There were 4 more missed calls favoring the Diamondbacks, and subtracting out, one against the other, that it seemed to be the advantage was going to the Diamondbacks. And I got a lot of respect for the pitchers on that team and the hitters on that team. They are absolutely magnificent.
When you say on that team, you mean the Phillies. Phillies are doing great, man. Doing great.
Yeah, they're doing great, and things were biased slightly against them. And, when I was watching, maybe in the early thing there's one umpire, but he was really way out of line and very, very much favored. He called a strike, a ball, when it was for the Phillies' advantage, and he called a ball a strike also when it was the Phillies' advantage. And it was happening almost every pitch. Now, tonight's game was unusual because Realmuto struck out in the bottom of the inning on a 3-2 count. And he called it a strike, and it was a ball. So, it ended the inning, and I think that has even more weight than if you just make the first pitch a wrong call. So, my hats are off to you guys, and I'm getting to like the Phillies more and more.
Man, you're good. You're typical Phillies Philadelphia fans. When the teams are winning, the fans are 100 or 1,000 times behind them. And when the teams aren't winning, they're the biggest boo birds around.
I don't understand. It's a noise sticky out.